What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome to a new video. Let's thank the Lord for another day and let's get started. So today's video, I got more Throne and Liberty for you. And as promised, this is my build guide for my Liberator. I think we're around 7650 on the combat power. But hey, I hope you like this. If you do, you know what to do, baby. Hit them thumbs, hit that like button. It would really help me out. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby. Yeah. All right, everybody. Welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to show you my build on my glass cannon Liberator. Hey, let's get into it. All right, so we are using the heroic staff. And we went with Diagon's Fury put inside of it. We were just using a regular Supreme Longbow of Resistance. One of the Archboss bows, either Tevent or Delula, would be great, but we just have not had the opportunity to get them. So with that, we are using the Blood Hunter set. We are using the boots, the legendary boots. We're using the Blood Hunter set, and I will scroll over these to kind of show you the traits and which way we went with them. Basically, just any trait that can boost our damage in any way, that's what we went for. We are going with the heroic earrings, and we do have a long way to go to finishing our heroics, but hey, that's the long haul, right? We'll show you the rest of this stuff. All right, to show you our skills, we are using the Mystic Shield, Focused Fire Bombs, Judgment Lightning, Chain Lightning, Inferno Wave, Fireball Barrage, Detonator Bombardment, Burning Smokescreen, Ensnaring Arrow, High Focus, Decisive Sniping, Strafing, and Flash Arrow. Over here are passives. We are using Mana Amp, Roxy's Arrowhead, Devoted Shield, Mana Ball Eruption, Forbidden Sanctuary, Sniper Sense, Steady Aim, and Flame Condensation. For specializations, this is what we're using for the staff. And then you can go into the bow. Now, while we're on skills, I do want to mention, I personally hate Ravagers, and the invisibility drives me insane. So I run flash arrows sometimes to try to fight that. Now, if you want to, you can swap this to, you can take off your damage transfers and take off this transfer and then tap into Flash Wave, just depending on your preferences and your situation. So our weapon mastery, we'll show you these. Back out. This is the staff. And the longbow. We still got a few more on the longbow to get. We're not quite done, but we're getting there. Now this is the glass cannon setup. So we have no defenses. Remember that. All right, we'll show you our runes. Just run through these real quick so you can see what we're doing. And these do change depending on the situation. Depending on whether you're going to a boss, you can change out and put on boss runes, but that's the PvE side. Today we're focused on the PvP. Artifacts. I like the Harbinger set. And then just base damage. For weapon. Also on weapon mastery, we are using Overcome Crisis, Potential, Deadly Viper, and Dragon Ascent. Now this one, I mean, you can swap that out for something because usually in PvP you're not really standing still, so you know that one's hard to hit. But sometimes I do like to perch, post up, and try to delete some people's. Now I will show you another setup. If you want to try to go in with a little bit more defenses, I am working on that. You know, this is a build in process. As you can see, my combat power dropped tremendously, but that's just because we are using the first light set for a lot of evasion. So, and I'm not like super, it's just maybe not even 1500 on the range and, you know, 1350 on the magic. I mean, it's not a lot of evasion, but you'd be surprised how it helps defensively. Now, with this setup, I am going to try to change into the flash fire set. And if that works out, I will put out another video on an updated defensive setup because, you know, obviously it's time to get into T3, if you know what I'm saying. But, you know, that's where we're headed for our defensive side. But with me, I've always went damage first, which is why we went with our glass cannon setup first. And now we are working on the other setup. So when that comes, or when we finish that, I will put out another video. What next? What next? So depending on, you know, which way you want to go with your Guardian, you can either go offense or defense. And, you know, for our glass cannon, we always go for offense, which is our wild enchanter, just for some more damage and more cooldown. But defensively, I just wanted to show you this. On the defense side, Lady Knight Carmesia is awesome because, you know, with us being mana stackers, we are over 30,000 mana. So what that means is when you pop your Guardian, I got a shield of 19,689. That's almost what I have in life to begin with. So that's almost double my life, which is an amazing shield. So don't sleep on these Guardians, you know, depending on which way you want to go, offense or defense. But it's hard to pass up this 20,000 shield. So later on, when we do try our flash fire set for a more defensive setup, we will be changing the endurance to evasion, because right now that's kind of useless for my glass cannon setup. But hey, and hey, if you like it, you know what to do. Hit them thumbs, hit that like button. It would really help me out. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I would love to have you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out, fam. Yeah.